It all started in 1981 when the illustrator Bonnie Sackerly and the sculptor Charles Musinger designed a new toy for the multinational Hasbro called My Pretty Pony. It was a pony figurine of a coffee color with white spots, 25 centimeters tall. It came with small brushes, a cowboy hat, and a blanket, and it could move its ears, tail, and wing. The first figurine didn't have a cutie mark. They didn't appear until the next line of toys, though with time these marks became one of the main emblems of the brand. My Pretty Pony was quite successful, and they decided to launch a new version called My Pretty Pony and Beautiful Baby, which, apart from the original pony, also included an additional figurine of the baby pony. And this was the model for the first appearance ever in 1982 of My Little Pony. Since its predecessor hadn't been very successful, Hasbro decided to launch under this brand 6 new figurines, smaller and more colorful. This line, called Generation 1 by collectors, was an international success, and it was commercialized for more than 10 years. Only 2 years after they started selling them, they took the leap to animation. In 1984, the first special on TV was broadcasted, half an hour long. In 1986, My Little Pony the movie was released, produced by the Toei Studios in Japan, with several famous actors doing the voices. And finally, some months later, the first cartoon TV series was released, becoming one of the most successful of the decade, with 2 seasons and 65 episodes. Later on, it had a continuation in 1992, still with Generation 1, broadcasted by Disney Channel. Up to 1997, there wasn't any new line with big changes in the design. This new line was called Friendship Garden or Generation 2. They were smaller and thinner, with longer legs and turning heads. In the US, they were not as successful as expected, and they stopped their commercialization in 1999. However, they were luckier in Europe, where they were sold for a bit longer. But there were more changes in the line, apart from their physical appearance. The first unicorns appeared, some of them with removable wings, apart from 2 baby pony figurines. They also released the first sets of games with a mansion and a castle. Not only the toy line was expanded, but also the merchandising. Stuffed animals, magazines, clothes, perfumes, coloring books, and the first video game inspired by the franchise, for computers this time, where we could take care of our favorite characters and an even young favorite character and play different activities with them. In 2003, the third line or Generation 3 came out. Now, the Hasbro creators focused on an even younger public, between 3 and 10 years old. They also abandoned the thin designs and went back to the same physical features as the original line, just a bit more meticulous. Also, the first Pegasus appeared. This generation was as successful as the first one. And same as that one, this one had its animated adaptation, 2 miniseries of short episodes, though in this case they weren't on TV, but just released on DVD and on the internet directly. In 2009, the old design changes to one where ponies are smaller but their heads are huge. The public didn't really like them, so in 2010, Generation 4 came out, the last one so far, which has created a fan phenomenon all around the world. It is based on the characters Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy, both Pegasus, Pinkie Pie and Applejack, ponies and Rattata, and Unicorn. They all live in an imaginary world called Equestria. This generation's big impact is greatly due to the success of its TV series called My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. There are also several movies and another TV series called My Little Pony: Equestria Girls, with a humanized version of the characters. Ponies have become such a viral phenomenon, not only among fans and collectors, but also as memes, adaptations,